Hello and good morning, students. We are studying Statistics Part 1, Chapter number 2, Linear Correlation. In linear correlation, students, as you all know, we studied the different methods. In first video lecture, I explain you the concept of linear correlation. Then we studied the types of correlation, positive and negative. Then again we studied the further 5 types of correlation, that is perfect positive correlation, partial positive correlation, perfect negative correlation, partial negative correlation and lack of correlation. Then we take the sums of scatter diagram method. As you all aware, there are 3 methods in linear correlation. Number 1, scatter diagram method. Number 2, Karl-Pearson's method of correlation coefficient. And third, Professor Spearman's rank correlation method. In scatter diagram method, we take a sums of different type and we give the answer about the direction of the correlation. After that, we take a sums of method of Karl-Pearson. As you all aware, students, we take a sums when the x bar and y bar are integer, not in fraction, not in point. We apply the formula of correlation coefficient, that is R is equals to sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon into under root sigma x minus x bar square into second under root sigma y minus y bar square. We prepare additional 5 columns, that is x minus x bar, y minus y bar, x minus x bar into y minus y bar, x minus x bar square and y minus y bar square. We take 2-3 sums of that particular formula or method of Karl-Pearson. Students, you also aware, we take the sums of xy method also. In xy method, when the digits are small, small means less than 30, the square is easy, under root is easy, then we apply the xy method. In that particular method, we prepare additional 3 columns, xy, x square and y square. We apply the formula correlation coefficient R is equals to n sigma xy minus sigma x into sigma y upon into under root n sigma x square minus sigma x the whole square into second under root n sigma y square minus sigma y the whole square. Students, today we take a sum of new method, that is a part of Karl-Pearson method, but it is called the shortcut method or UV method. UV method or shortcut method. Now the question arises, sir, when it is applicable, when UV method is applicable or shortcut method is applicable. So students, listen carefully. Number 1, when x bar and y bar are in fraction, not only in integer, but x bar and y bar are given in fraction. Fraction means in point. Suppose x bar is 59.75. Suppose y bar is 62.85. It is called fraction. Number 2, when the digits are too much big, sometimes they are given in thousand even. 1750, 1500, 1800, 1400, or 10,500, 17,800, 18,500. Digits are big, square is not easy. And third one, sometimes they given the question in point like 0.375, 0.845, 0.876. In such circumstances, we have to apply students UV method or shortcut method of Carl-Pearson. So today, I would like to explain you one sum of UV method, that is shortcut method. Please open your textbook, page number 84 of your textbook and sum number 7. From the following information of age in years and blood pressure into bracket in mm, find the correlation coefficient between age and blood pressure. Students, here they provide us two variables. One is age and another is blood pressure. Here I write age is provided in years 58, 55 up to 56 and blood pressure is provided in mm 130, 150, 150 up to 140. So students, here you can easily observe that the digits are big here. So, certainly the point is there in our mind clearly that we do not have to apply the XY method because here digits are big. Second thing, we can find the value of X bar and Y bar. Students, if X bar or Y bar, one value is also in fraction, then also we have to apply the UV method. If both the values are in fraction, then also we have to apply the UV method. So here we can find the value of X bar and Y bar. The total of X, that is sigma X, 464. So X bar is equals to sigma X upon N. 464 divided by N, that is N means number of pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 464 divided by 8. The answer is 58. See here, X bar is an integer. But let's see the Y bar. So the Y bar formula is sigma Y upon N. Sigma Y is 1153. Here is the total of sigma Y, that is 1153 upon 8. 1153 divided by 8, the answer comes 144.125. See, 144.125. So Y bar is in fraction. Y bar is 1153 divided by 8, that is 144.125. Here the Y bar is in fraction. So the circumstances arise, X bar and Y bar or any of them is in fraction. Second thing, digits are big. So definitely we have to apply the UV method or shortcut method. Now the question arises, students, how many additional columns we have to prepare, sir, for this column? So students, for this method we have to prepare additional 5 columns. First is column of U, column of V, column of UV, column of U square and column of V square. U, V, UV, U square and V square. Sir, how can we prepare the column of U and V? See, by name it is the shortcut method. So digits are big and we have to convert the digits into small one. Remember students, the digits are big and we have to convert it into small one. So when we want to convert the big digits into small digit, we have 2 options with us, students. One, either we do subtraction. Any digit can subtract from all the digits so that the digits are become small. Or the second option is with us that we can divide if possible. Division is also there. if any one particular digit, all the digits are divisible by suppose 2, for example, then all the digits can be divided by 2. Suppose all the digits are divisible by 5, then we can divide all the digits by 5. Suppose all the digits are divisible by 7, then we have to divide all the digits by 7. So either we take the use of subtraction or we take the use of division. Sir, why no addition or multiplication? Because if we do the addition, then simply the digit become bigger or higher. So no application of addition here, no application of multiplication here, because when we multiply any digit by all the digits, then also the digit is become big one. But we have to convert the big digits into small digit. For the conversion of big digit into small digit, either we have to apply the subtraction or we have to apply the division. Is it clear, students? Okay. Now the question arises, sir, by which digit we have to subtract all the digits? Students, there is no any particular rule for that. You can subtract any digit, whatever you like, from all the digits. For example, here I take 58. But suppose someone from you take 55 and subtract from all the digits 55, then also our final answer, remember this, our final answer of correlation coefficient, that is R, is equal. Suppose someone take 48 and subtract from all the digits 48, then also our final answer of correlation coefficient, that is R, is same. So there is no specific rule that which digit we have to consider for subtraction from all the digits. It's on our aspect or our intelligence, whatever digit we take. But remember that particular digit we have to subtract from all the digits. Even students, the digits which are not given in question, that particular digit also you can take. Suppose here 5050 is not given and someone take 5050, then that particular student subtract 50 from all the digits, then also our final answer comes same of correlation coefficient. So in simple way, you can suppose any digit and that particular digit we have to subtract from all the digits. So here I take 58. Why such subtraction is there? Because we have to convert big digits into small digits. Now 58 minus 58, it is called A. A means assumed B. And in V, we take another digit, that is called B. This is called assumed B. So 58 minus 58, 0. 55 minus 58, all the digits, from all the digits we have to subtract 58. 55 minus 58, minus 3. 65 minus 58, 7. 52 minus 58, minus 6. 48 minus 58, minus 10. 68 minus 58, 10. 62 minus 58, 4. 56 minus 58, minus 2. Sir, when we have to divide, see, when all the digits are divisible by any particular digit, then only we have to divide or we have to do the division. For example, I would like to give example, that's why you can easily able to understand. Suppose anyone think that we have to divide the all digits from 2, but here 55 is there, which is not actually divisible by 2, because answer come in point or fraction. So here the application of division is not possible. Now for y, we take 150. I take 150. Again repeat this. Any digit you can suppose, and you have to subtract from all the digits that particular digit. 130 minus 150 minus 20, 150 minus 150, 0, 150 minus 150, again 0, 130 minus 150 minus 20, 140 minus 150 minus 10, 158 minus 158, 155 minus 155, 140 minus 150, that is minus 10. We have to do the total of the column. Sigma x, sigma y is there. The total of sigma u here, total of plus plus and total of minus minus, it comes 0. It is not always 0. Sigma u, any answer can come. But here, in this particular sum, the answer is 0. Sigma v means total of the column of y, plus plus total, minus minus total. The answer comes minus 47. UV means multiplication of column of u with column v. 0 minus 0 into minus 20, that is 0, minus 3 into 0, 0, 7 into 0, 0, minus 6, minus 20, 120, minus minus plus, plus minus minus, minus plus minus, and plus plus plus. Minus 10 into minus 10, 100, 10 into 8, 80, 4 into 5, 20, minus 2 into minus 10, 20. Now the column of u square. U square means square of the column of u. Here it is the column of u, square of the column of u, that is u square, 0 square, 0, minus 3 square, 9, 7 square, 49, minus 6, 36, minus 10, 100, 10, 100, 4, 16, and minus 2, 4, total of u square column, that is called sigma u square. And last additional column is v square, that is column of square of the column of v. Minus 20 square, 400, 0 square, 0, 0 square, 0, minus 20, 400, minus 10, 100, 8 square, 64, 5 square, 25, and minus 10 square, 100. The total is sigma v square, that is 1089. Now raw material is ready. Additional 5 columns are ready. U, V, UV, U square, and V square. Now simply, students, we have to put the values into the formula. The formula of correlation coefficient in UV method is R is equals to n sigma UV minus sigma U into sigma V upon into under root n sigma U square minus sigma U the whole square into second under root n sigma V square minus sigma V the whole square. Now we put the values into the formula. N means number of pairs, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So n is equals to 8. Sigma UV means total of UV column, that is 340. So here I put 340 minus sigma U means total of the column of sigma U, that is 0 here, into sigma V. Sigma V means total of the column of V column, that is minus 47. Here I put this upon into under root 8, again n is there. Sigma u square means total of column of u square, and that is 314. So here I put 314 minus sigma u the whole square, sigma u is 0 whole square into 8 number of pairs n. Sigma v square means total of the column of v square. Here it is 1089. So we take 1089 minus sigma u the whole square minus 47 the whole square. So 8 into 340, that is 2720 minus 0 into minus 47. As we all know, anything multiplied with 0 becomes 0. So it is 0, 2720 minus 0 means 2720 upon 314 into 8, 2512, only 0 is there. 1089 into 8, 8712 minus square of 47, that is 2209. Next step, 2720 under root 2512 into 8712 minus 2209, that is 6503. So R is equals to 2720 upon multiplication of both 2512 into 6503, that is 16, 33, 55, 36. That is 16,33,000. So after doing this, we have to move towards next step, that is R is equals to 2720 upon take the under root of it. 16335536 under root of this, that is 441.72, 4041, sorry, 0.72. Now last step, 2720 upon 4.4172, final answer comes correlation coefficient, that is 0.67. It means it is nearer to 1, so high degree of positive correlation between age and systematic blood pressure. So students, I am confident that you all are able to understand the UV method of Karl Pearson, that is shortcut method of Karl Pearson. UV method, 5 additional columns, UV, U square, V square, U and V. Okay, so in next video lecture we take the another sum for the practice of UV method. Thanks for your cooperation. Thank you.